Welcome back everyone, my name is Echo. I hope you're having a great day. In today's Minecraft video, we're back on Minecraft Pocket Edition, the Bedrock version, for a brand new beta. This is the beta version 1.18.10.22, and it's only available for Android and Xbox. There is the confirmation from Megaspud. Hello. It's time for a Bedrock beta update. You can check out the changelog for 1.18.10.22 beta here. Please note this will just be on Xbox and Android this week. If you want the changelog, it is down below. So in today's video, I'm on my Android tablet, but I'm using an Xbox controller. This was a massive inconvenience for me because I typically do my beta videos on Windows 10. Anyway, we do have a bunch of changes, including Parity, so let's check them out. Since we are always interrupted by animals in my beta videos, I've trapped this cow inside the floor. But yeah, today I'm on my Android tablet, so this is a little bit different for me, but I am using an Xbox controller to make life a little bit easier. I took the time to set up today's video so you can understand all of it. Now, since I'm on Android, it makes it a little bit harder for me to go through the bug tracker, but I still want to go through the bug tracker. We'll just be doing that at the end of the video. So if you're interested in what was changed and what was reported, we will go over them. Let's start off today's video with features and bug fixes, specifically starting with blocks. Worlds with inconsistent layers of bedrock between y equals 1 and y equals 4 inclusive, such as those where non-bedrock has generated or been placed in those layers, now correctly and consistently replace bedrock with deep slate. So I can't go to the bug tracker, but I will briefly explain to you what's happened here. So for people who have updated their worlds, as you guys know, bedrock should be no more. Your bedrock layers should have been replaced with deep slate. In certain worlds, people still had bedrock. They still had deep slate, but bedrock was still there or still generating. So to fix that, there's a new update. So for those who did update your worlds, and for those who did have these problems, should have been fixed. There has been a change with the light block. Light blocks can now be placed on other light blocks while sneaking. So in last week's, you couldn't place this and then place it on top, but you can now do this. So if you wanted to just like tower them all on top of each other, wait, can I not like, oh, I gotta crouch and do it, right? Ah, okay. Gotta crouch and do it. Ah, there you go. Yeah, so that's what's changed for this week. Changes with gameplay. Fixed a crash that could occur when trading maps with cartographer villagers. So this one's pretty simple. It was to do with buying the likes of your Woodland Mansion maps and your Ocean Explorer maps. If you rapidly started to trade with these, then it would basically crash and close your game. Can confirm this week, it's been fixed. So like I said, stick around until the end of the video because this one's pretty cool. Fixed food giving effects 20 times longer. So if you had an enchanted apple and you ate this, right? Whenever you went to like your menu and it tells you like how long you have it for, although I have no idea how to access, there you go on this. Basically, you would get regen for like 5 to 10 minutes, resistance for like 20 to 30, fire resistance for like 30 minutes, absorption for like, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes. It was really cool, but yeah, sadly fixed. Fixed honey bottles not removing poison effects. So if you were poisoned, right, as of last week, if you drank a honey bottle, the effect would not go away at all. I will show you that again in the changelog and stuff. And there's another one here, fixed players not teleporting after eating the Chorius fruit. So if you were eating these, players were not teleporting around. But that's been fixed as well. The next one we have is players viewing direction will no longer snap when facing south in a boat. The next one, when a player dies, the camera now tilts to the right instead of to the left. Lava hitbox no longer extends beyond lava. That was super annoying. Not entirely sure if this is the same for the invisible lava, which I still don't think has been fixed. Graphical changes, updated dirt, path side texture. It's a parity change. Changed door underscore oak texture file name back to door underscore wood. Reversed parrot head and wing bottom textures. So a couple of changes. This week, the dirt path block has had a parity change. And talking about parrots, you see this wing texture on the side? Apparently on Bedrock, it's upside down compared to Java. But I will show you at the end of this video. Removed unused pixels in Coca Beans Stage 0 and Stage 1 texture to match Java Edition. I'll have to show you the differences. Minor details, but just a parity change. They have updated smooth stone texture in the armor stand base. So the base of this was actually outdated compared to this. And again, I know it's pretty wild, and I know it's a minor change, but we always complain about parity. It's about time the minor changes finally made their way to the Bedrock version. And this one is removed horizontal lines in oak and iron upper door textures. And I will show you towards the end, it's to do with this little slab here. See this little part I'm looking at? There's like an extra horizontal line on Bedrock on both oak and iron. Removed hood in the Witch, Evoker, and Vindicator textures to match Java Edition. It's a parity change. Changed alpha values of red and blue stained glass to match Java Edition parity. Fixed the hammer icons color palette on the anvil screen. And it's to do with, you know the hammer here? This little hammer? On Bedrock, it was outdated compared to Java. They have updated dark oak planks on the cartography table textures. Again, minor change, but parity. Updated spruce planks on the bottom of the barrel texture, which is to do with this. Next up, updated planks on the lectern base texture, which is to do with this. So they should align with the actual wood types. Fixed highlight inconsistency in the gold and diamond armor textures. I'm going to show you shortly. Removed wandering pixel in the carrot stage 3 textures. So apparently Bedrock had a spare pixel. I have no idea how people find that thing. Centered the back texture of axolotls. Updated glass pane top to match the new texture on Java Edition. And it's to do with the top here when you're looking down on it. That's changed for the Bedrock players. Fixed the top texture of the dark oak logs, which is this. Now, with the majority of these, you probably won't notice a difference, but when I show you the bug reports, you definitely will. Updated stripped dark oak side texture to match the new textures on Java, the sides of these. Fixed a bug where end crystal beams would stop rendering when an end crystal is out of the player's sight. Fixed an issue with drowned textures on some devices with the render dragon not correctly discarding alpha/transparent pixels. And then we've got mobs changes. Slimes are once again aggressive towards snow golems. So we got this and this. Let's put you there and let's put you down here. And now they actually fight it out. I actually covered this maybe in the last beta or the one before that. I thought it was a pretty weird change anyway. Hey, no throwing snowballs at me. While they fight it out, user interface changes. Fixed the player visual on the inventory screen while gliding. It was previously off-center and could hide elements of the interface. The invite to game button on the pause screen now disables correctly when a server is full. And then you've got technical updates. Let's go through the technical updates and all the bug reports. Let's go through all the reported bugs on the official Minecraft bug tracker. It's okay me showing you these issues on a sign, but it's better if I can show you this way. So the first one, not all Bedrock is replaced with Deep Slate when updating some worlds to 1.18. So prime example here, they've updated their worlds around layers 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. People still had Bedrock generated. They didn't replace all of it. But yeah, this week it's more consistent. I also want to take the time to give a huge shout out to MCPE for the beacon, because he reported and reports so many issues. The majority of the bug reports and changes today are from him. So full credit goes to him. Give him a follow on Twitter. This one is light block cannot be placed on top and on the side of another light block while sneaking. Pretty simple. Crouching, I showed you in game. They're not able to place another light block above it. Trading with a cartographer, a woodland explorer map crashes the game. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit in this one. Happens around about here. A bit further, maybe. So he does mass trading with this villager, and then his game just completely freezes. It was typically happening on Android platforms, iOS platforms. Come on. There you go. His game crashed. So that has been fixed. This was really cool. Food effect durations are too long by 20 times. Check it out. People will get a regen for 10, resistance for 100, fire resistance for 100, absorption for 40. It's so OP with the God Apple. But unfortunately, in the next build, it's been fixed. It didn't even make a full release. It was just in beta builds. First person camera snaps to the side at certain angles while in a boat. So watch this. They turn very slowly to the right facing south and then it snaps straight back. It's been fixed. The death screen tilts to the left instead of to the right. So when you die in a Minecraft world, it tilts left instead of right. I mean, I don't think it's a big deal, but again, parity is important, however small or big. The dirt path side top texture isn't updated with the texture update. So this is obviously Java and this is Bedrock and they're not the same. Well, they are the same in this week's beta. Incorrect oak door texture file name causing new texture to not appear in the game. So this is just a very simple technical change. Parrot wing textures is reversed at the bottom. Check this out, right? So this is Bedrock. And you can see the texture is slightly different. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you will notice the differences. So, yeah. Parrot's fixed. Beetroot and melon seed item texture are not centered. So this is Java edition. They are centered. And this one is Bedrock. You might not notice a huge difference. But if you look at this little thing here, and we go to this one, you can see how different it is in the item frame there. I think it's literally just 1 pixel difference. Smooth stone base armor stand texture is outdated. Comparisons between Java and Bedrock. This is Bedrock, kind of older texture. This is Java. It's lighter, much lighter. Oak and iron door have weird line in their textures. And see, it's this. See this little line here? This is what I was talking about. It's got these weird lines here and there. But this is Java. There's no weird lines there. It's basically like this top layer sloped down. Minor change. The hammer in the anvil GUI is outdated. I talked about this. You won't notice a huge difference here. Slight difference. Again, minor changes. Cartography table planks texture is outdated. I struggle to notice a difference. Maybe like the lightish. It's probably the difference I noticed more than anything else, just the lightish color compared to Java and Bedrock. I would never have noticed this. The same goes for the lectern base texture. It is outdated. Something else I probably would not have noticed. In fact, yeah, I would have because of the change here compared to there. But more simple changes. So this one's interesting. Inconsistent highlight color on diamond and gold armor. Inconsistent light. I honestly, I know it's nitpicking, but again, it's important. I would never notice the difference. Carrot crop texture has misplaced pixel. Now, I'm guessing it's going to be something to do with this. I don't really know. It's super hard to tell. Is it this one over here? Is it that one? Is it that one there? Is it, I can't tell. I really can't tell. But apparently, Java had a different pixel than Bedrock. Same goes for the back of the axolotl. Same goes for the top of the glasses here. Again, I just want to very, very briefly go over them. Here's the comparison between Java and Bedrock. Java is slightly darker than the Bedrock one, by the looks of things. And then you've got stripped dark oak texture is outdated as well. This one's quite important though. End crystal beams disappear when the player looks up. Now, this one's quite loud, so I am going to mute this. But when you look up, you don't see the beam. And last but not least, the technical updates. We have changes to general, graphics, items, Molang, and experimental. Took me quite some time to do today's video since it was on Android and not on Windows. But yeah, I hope this has kept you all updated. The changelog is below if you want to read them in a little bit more detail. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.